Manchester United get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho. He's picked his way through. Well read, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's fabulous. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Havertz powering forward here. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Ruben Neves. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Dani Olmo. Berbatov. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Searching pass he's played there. McAllister. Burmo. Oh, that's ambitious. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Driven in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Once more. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Still goalless. And it's McAllister. Burmo. What's going wide left? This looks promising. And Burmo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He is through here. Corner given. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Ruben Neves gets it away. Oh, that is a nice touch. He has found the way through. Takes a shot. Asa! He is just a joy! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there is his 30th goal. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Dani Olmo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And he's undercooked that. Oh, that's a fine interception. Azar. Schlotterbeck makes the interception. Now it's Mbappe. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, super! Obama! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Burmo. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Raul. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Serginho has it in a wide position. Burmo. And he was quick to react. Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good take, and is he in? Chance, surely! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a return pass, and he's intervened well there. And that is the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for the third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Danny Olmo.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Is number 3, Christensen.
He's got away.
Substitutions taking place.
He is just caressing the ball. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Looking for options for movement. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chips it through. And Berbatov! Tried the volley, but no.
Berbatov cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Great vision. Olise receives it in a wide position, and he's straight offside. It's a good spell of possession, this. He can run onto that. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Nicely intercepted. Schlotterbeck. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Manchester United are 2 up early in the second half. Serginho.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free.
That was lovely, that.
Foot in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Raul gets into a good position. Koulibaly goes long. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, can they get him away? Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That has not gone well. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's been slipped through. He's shifting through. Goes for a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are...
Could be danger here! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He is through here. And Bebeto! No, just not quite.
Bebeto really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Great vision. Koundé gets across to intercept that.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Dijk. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
They're urging him to... And the shots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
12 minutes is number 19, Embudo.
So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bebeto is onto it in a flash. Hazard makes a dash for it. Hazard! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Alexander-Arnold. And he's managed to get free. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Batistuta clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Beckham gets over and intercepts.
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
It's Hazard! Bebeto. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. And it's Ruben Neves. Takes a shot! Again, a brilliant save.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Havertz, and he welcomes it in. Havertz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries to play it through. Adams cuts it out. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bomo. Well, they've got it again. Well, that is one way to stop him. Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target, and it's been played through. And this is Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Good chance here! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And the volley. Oh, it's a thumping hit. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, well measured, well read, nice interception. Not the most convincing of passes. And that is a little undercooked.
There will be 1 minute
It's
at
a
a
pretty
time.
loose pass. Ribery. Now this could be a chance. He's a sharp little ball here. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Batistuta. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Olise!
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United are making a change now.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Olise charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he gets rid in a hurry. Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Olise.
Pretty robust defending.
The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Olise. Flashes. Oh, good climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Olise.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And that's another throw. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in here. Deftly away. And they're back on the ball again. Shifted it to the flank. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Van Dijk. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Chooses to go crossfield. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, it's Bebeto. He has found the way through. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Koundé has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
Adams spots it and intercepts. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played into space. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckham. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good strength. Elise looking to receive it in space. Out for a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4, Ribery.
It's a good foot in there.
Oh,
well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Number 15.
Haaland.
Rafinha. Number 17.
Albert Ferrer powering forward here.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Rashford. Fernando Torres.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to...
Tries from distance. And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Played out towards the right wing. Hernandez going forward. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rafinha. Rashford.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Haaland. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Aims beyond the defence.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Lampard has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable. Guy for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Keeper is right behind it. The final seconds now. That pass isn't the best. That has been cut short. And that is it. The referee has seen it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other.